Hey guys, Whoops with Jacob back again for another episode. Hat's getting tighter. The boys about to mess with it. Slight update on the hat. It is actually breaking down a bit. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I did have to put screws in the corners here. Bolt those in. Yeah. Sadly, I don't know how much longer this hat's going to last me. The back here is, as you can see, ripping off completely. So, I don't know. But, I do have some good news. So this week, I got a good bit done. Work was still tough, but I powered through. I've got my computer graphics card in now. It's working just fine. I've been using a program to kind of as a test run. Big 3D modeling program. Or not modeling, but like, how do you describe it? Basically, it runs a really high-powered test, like if it was a video game or something like that. And it runs a test through it. The computer before any of my upgrades was running at 1 frames per second in that program. Not great. After stage 2, which is basically everything except for the graphics card, went up to 3 frames per second, and now it's running up to 10. Or up to 12, I should say. And that looks a lot better. So, anyway, got that done. Got that figured out. Been playing Sinking Ship Simulator. Let's see, I should be able to just turn the phone around. Yeah, I think I should. I don't know how flipping my phone upside down looks on camera. Anyway, this is a fun game where you can basically play around with your ships. And this is the ship I'm currently using for scale, and just to kind of, because you can actually see the interior on it. I'm using this ship as my model for building my Titanic. As you can see, it's shrunk down a little bit. Mostly because, well, I found out I did it wrong. So, that's an issue. Had to start over, basically. But now it's looking a lot more accurate to what the actual ship would have been. Alright. Oh, and let me show you the best part about this game. Alright, this is one way you can destroy your ship. Oh, there it goes. Took it a second. Yeah, really fun. So, just respawn it. And I'll tell you what, it's because we are going to smash the Titanic, sort of as if it was in a ship crash, hit an iceberg. So, I'm going to set that up, and we'll be able to check up on that whenever something interesting happens. Anyway, back to the Titanic build. It's actually longer now. Had to increase the length on the interior. It's got the correct number of boilers in there, and it's got the correct shaping for the front. My biggest issue with this is it's too big. The front here, this should not be taller than this piece. So I'm going to have to go in and redo all that smaller in order to make it work. Which is going to be kind of sad because I really like my car, and these door designs are very hard to keep when you go into smaller scale. Alright. But yeah, so you can sort of see how much bigger the ship has gotten. This would be the front of the ship, like that. So yeah, we add an extra 8 studs to this thing in order to give it enough room to fit the correct number of boilers. And the engine has been updated. It's actually more of a single, not double, as it used to be. The turbine here does not turn, but it looks really good. These are actually the freshwater tanks, because the Titanic actually had fresh water in it in order to run the steam for the boilers. Hence the name boilers. So that's the freshwater tanks right there. So really, you could say that technically, the ship was already underwater, or was taking on water. Shouldn't joke about these things. Come on, Jacob, you're better than this. Anyway, I got the propellers are still the same. I really, really love this technique I used, and that's the rudder to get those propellers to look right. The bottom of the ship is pretty much the same, just extended, and then the front half is what I'm really struggling with to get that angle. I feel like this is going to be the closest I can get to clear, or to built through, so I'm not sure, but that's that. The cab, this is the old cab area. I've showed you it before. Missing one smokestack, but it's okay. I'll continue to work on that, refine that when I get up there. Haven't got that high enough. Give you guys an update on the Titanic. Well, sinking kind of quickly. Propeller is out of the water. Interesting. If anything really interesting happens, I will pause that. But that's enough of that. What else did happen this week? I built something new, an entirely new project. Finished it in about 2 days. Earlier this week, we watched the Sonic movie. And in that movie, Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey, probably the best part of that film, is that movie Sonic. Sonic was really good after the redesign. Yeah, finally got around to watching. Anyway, good movie. Best video game movie. Not really much contest there. At least the ones I've seen. So, I decided to build Dr. Robotnik's ship. And here it is. This is the finished version of Dr. Robotnik's ship, made by me, yours truly. It's got a pop-up missiles in the back, like so. It's got that really cool double cockpit design with some interior details in the back to show off some mechanics. They are Ninjago printed consoles to show off that dark red a little bit better. There they are in there. It's got a really unique design for this back. I don't know how accurate it is. I couldn't really find any good reference photos from the back of it, but I think this looks really cool and adds on to it. I built most of this off memory, and then I put it up to the blueprints that you could sort of see in one scene of the movie, and that's what that looked like. So it's got that really nice tilt to it. The way I achieved that is by using a Titanic brick with a hole in it, and a one of those pieces right there. The piece just kind of slides right in. It does mean you can take and rotate this whole thing if you'd like. Originally, the cockpit was more at this angle. Oh, not that bad, but more like this angle. And as my friend pointed out, it looks more like a Quinjet then. Alright, pause that. And yeah, so these are the rear cannons. They just kind of fold it back down. And I love the shaping I did for these rings. If you guys want a full detailed video showcase of this thing, I'd be more than happy to do. And there is, if it'll focus. Add some more light. It's sort of wanting to focus. I don't know. Come on, focus. Anyway, there's the Dr. Robotnik minifig I made. And he turned out pretty good. So yeah, that was about the only thing I could really completed. It took me first 3 days, I think, to work on that thing. Get that thing finished. And that was a tough one. Getting those really unique angles to it. and I think it turned out to be a really fun little build. Alright, so other than that, no updates on Midas. In case you did not know, the yellow member of the Enforce team, no update on him. He's still missing some parts. I'm not super happy with him yet. So, luckily for me though, I do have a new design plan for him. I've just got to put the bricks to it. But first, like I said, I've been working on this Titanic for now. Clockwork, still in parts. I did, however, get his bin sorted out the other day. This is all the parts I ordered for him and a little bit extra. These dark gray parts that will be perfect for him as soon as I can get around to building them. These are the parts I have left over from the Titanic orders. Not a lot. Hopefully I don't need more, but something tells me I might. Anyway, that's about it for this video. I do want to go ahead and show you guys a little bit more of this Titanic sinking, so I'll be right back. Yes, I know this is not the best way to film this, but it's all I got right now. Alright, so we're just going to let that rest play. If you guys want to see more about this game, it's called Floating Sandbox. Then definitely look it up on YouTube. One of my favorite videos on it is from Komodo Gaming. I don't know, it's just kind of entertaining. So basically at this point, I'm going to go ahead and kind of demonstrate some things. At this point in the sinking, this right here would have already fallen off. This is the first boiler. Funnel actually. The funnel would have fallen off by now. And that's when the second one starts filling up. Right here, as you can see, the propeller is way out of the water. About right here should be the split. Don't know if it's going to actually split. I've never gotten this thing to actually split. Except for with the tsunami, which, yes, you can do that in this game. Let's see. Is it going to happen? If it does, it would split right about here to here. Anywhere between these funnels. Basically, this funnel right here disappears. It definitely looks like it's bending. Are we actually going to be able to get the split? You can see our front there, that's the hole I put into it. There's the funnel falling. You can see that. I don't think we're going to get the split, but I'd love to see it if we did. Should have split like right here, I think. Seems like most likely. Would have done right here to cut to here. I'm going to go ahead and let that fill with water. Basically just kind of help this thing out a little bit more. We'll see if maybe that helps it. Well, looks like it's caving in down here. Caving in right up there. There it is. But it's not really splitting. So I'm going to split it for it. Since it doesn't want to do it. Slice right through there. Basically, this is what would have happened. As you can see, the funnel would have fallen down with the ship. And this one would have spearheaded itself right through the water. Because of it being that shape that it was, it cut straight through the water and down. Instead of going straight down like this, it probably would have went more like this. Which allowed the main hull to basically remain intact. Because instead of doing a hard hit straight down, it was more of a glancing blow. And that's one of the main reasons why that hull is still basically intact. And it's beautiful. If you have not seen, even if it's such a tragedy, some of the amazing things that it has left behind. Because the entire exchange changed the way we do seafaring. Everybody's heard about the lifeboats. Even those, this was one of the main reasons why we have an accurate number of how many lifeboats we need. And this one we're going to get the crunch, so that'll be kind of cool. There is sound to this game. It's really fun. I would recommend it. You can get it for free. Do your own Googling, because this is a really fun one. And again, you can do whatever you want to the ships. One of my favorites, and that's what we're going to end off on, is this one. This is the Thanos Snap. And you see, you just kind of wash it, makes them fade away quite slowly, but still satisfying. Alright, so yeah, that's about it for this video. This is another episode of Whips with Jacob. Hope you enjoyed getting to learn a little bit more about the Titanic. I really want to get this thing done. So many of my friends have asked me countless times for updates on this thing. I just haven't got around to working on it again. But now that I get the time, get a chance, I got the day off tomorrow, well technically today, really Wednesday. So I got Wednesday off, and I am going to work solely on this. I want to get as much as I can done for that one day. And other than that, we'll see where it goes. So, thank you guys again for watching. This has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mox. Wait for Jacob down. Jay should be coming soon. Haven't had the capability of filming that one. It's huge, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Are you guys okay with it being out of a good studio? That last studio where I did my review for the J Automaton, I don't know if it's going to fit in that. So we'll try it. I'll try and see what I can do. If it doesn't, it's going to come out and it's going to be a little less professional. But then again, if you subscribe to my channel, I don't know why you're looking for professionalism. So that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's Mox, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.